is Candy Bomb. There she go. Oh, not you, Candy Bomb. Who is it?
Oh God, this one. I do want to bring to the attention of Chance the Big Icon. If you get too disrespectful, 3 off mix, your case is dismissed.
3's too many for this one. We need 2.
We want to hear this case. We want questions answered, not just asked. Do not interrupt one another. Respect one another. You'll have your chance. Police, respectfully. Let's get along in court. Are the attorneys here? Did Icon have an attorney?
The street's my attorney. I'm a hood hoe.
Fuck here, Lord have mercy.
I need you all respectful. Let's get started. I don't see no attorney's chance. You're swimming tonight, okay? Alabama swim.
Above the surface, auntie. I got it.
Okay, let's get into it. Chance, could I get you both to raise your right hands? Let me know when they're up. In fact, everybody raise your right hand.
My right hand is raised. Hold on. Hold on.
You know what? I'm going to need the book because I feel a fight coming on. I shook up the world. Security. Do you all solemnly swear before Broadneal? We made it to the 5th floor. Do you all solemnly swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you both here in this old juke joint. So help us, bruh.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing but the truth and all the truth. No frauds over here in Chance box.
Make up. Let's start with Chance.
Case number?
I'm sorry, thank you. Case number, Peaches, please. Oh, God.
I gotta get my drinks.
Okay.
0525 2025. Case number 0525 2025.
And a right middle finger. I just want to make sure I saw it.
I'm gonna find him. I'm trying to think of what punishment to give him.
Jesus. Everybody put your seatbelts on.
Oh, God.
Before we start, I need to run out to my car and get the chains and shit, because this is going to be one of those. I'm about to tie somebody down to the bench.
Yeah, because it's about to get good. Chance, moving forward. You brought it to the court's attention last night that you had ran previously into Mr. Icon on someone else's panel. Could you tell us what panel you were on?
Judge.
I'm Judge Trincetta.
Judge
you
Trincetta.
saying that you were at Miss Nitra's mansion?
I was at Miss Nitra mansion, Judge Trincetta.
Okay. What day were you at the mansion, Chance?
It was, I don't remember the exact day, but it was a minute ago when this initial interaction happened.
In my bright eye regal, a minute being 30 days, 3 days, 30 seconds.
It was like a couple weeks ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay, we'll take 2 or 3 weeks ago. Do you recall who all was here at the panel that day? Were you upstairs or downstairs?
I was upstairs actually. I was upstairs. It was the first time that I came on a live, actually. Was it the first time or the second? I think it was the second time, actually.
Okay, the second. Okay, slow down your words. We want to hear you.
Okay.
So being at Miss Nitra's, is she a regular person for you to go to her mansion, whether you're upstairs or downstairs, Chance?
She's the top girl for me, the top woman that I love to go. So, yeah.
Okay, your favorite.
She's my favorite, correct.
I
Okay.
apologize not to interrupt you, Judge, but your investigators sent you, I'm just letting you know, your investigators sent you over some facts, with evidence. I apologize. You ready to cut my throat?
Because it was already getting good to me. Let me check this out. My Lord.
Brother can't do his job right.
My God. I do dress well, but y'all were seen before coming in a little out of order. So we are watching you, God. This is the case of who's bad.
Yes.
I just threw my shoe at Michelle. I threw my shoe at you, Michelle.
I'm gonna get back into this.
Okay, no, I want to.
God help us, please, please. Chance, you said you were at your top-notch beauty girl's house.
I did.
Okay. How long have you been going over to the mansion? I believe I asked upstairs or down, but we got interrupted.
For about a year now at this time.
A year. Let's get to the chase. You had a problem that night with Mr. Icon Peach, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Was Mr. Peach upstairs or downstairs?
When we initially had our interaction, he came into the box and said his 1212.
So is that a upstairs, Mr. Chance?
That was upstairs.
Okay, it was a upstairs. I must ask you, are you familiar with the Icon?
No, not before I knew you. I only know
Okay.
anybody from you first. I mean, from Miss Nitra first.
Okay,
Judge.
so you met Miss Nitra and then everybody else was a plus.
Correct.
Okay. So answer this. Seeing the Icon come up, were you familiar with him at all from other previous places? Or was this just a complete stranger to you?
A motherfucking stranger, actually.
Order. Mr. Brown has asked that you refrain from such hostile language. Chance, that is your warning. I do know that you all curse, but if you could just please try your best.
I will.
Okay, so he was a stranger. Save your cuss words for towards the end when it gets heated in here. In the beginning, it's not necessary. Towards the end, we know it will take place, so save it for then.
Okay.
Let's get back to the beginning of this case before we get hostile. So this stranger comes up to the platform you're telling us. Tell us about your encounter with this stranger, and AKA Mr. Icon.
It was given attention seeking, want my attention, want to have a conversation with me, want to paint a storyline is how I'm feeling. I'm not saying
Okay, we don't, hold on, Mr. Chance. I asked you a question. Listen to me. Not what you felt. What did this gentleman do to you that made you feel some type of way that led us up to last night? Could you explain what the Icon done?
Yes. I was in the comments, minding my business on my auntie live, living my life and having a good time. And this person wanted to comment to me and say that they want to fly me out, basically. And I was thinking, like, what? You ain't flying me out. What the hell are you talking about? Like,
Okay, pause right there. So you're stating that out the blue, this stranger, did he say it out of his mouth or did he type it downstairs and at you and say, I want to fly you out like Shy did Mr. Washington?
it was in the comments, Judge.
It was so it was an ad. So he wanted to flooge you out, basically, because it was in the comment section. Okay.
Correct.
Peaches, let the record show that this was going to be a top flight, a Washington wing. Okay? This was a Washington wing airplane. Okay, Chess, thank you. So you were gonna get flew out on the Washington jet. Okay. What was your
He said
response?
Auntie. He said, I mean, Miss but Judge. He said Delta. Actually,
Okay, so not Peaches, it wasn't the Washington flight. Okay, so Delta. What was your response to that Delta flight, Chance?
response was, no, thank you, and for what?
Okay, did you add him back or did you say that out of your mouth?
It was a reply in the ads downstairs.
Okay. Was there any other communication after you said what you said?
It was.
Was it from Mr. Big?
It was from Icon, actually.
Okay, Big Icon.
Big Icon.
First class.
Lead us up through that conversation before I turn it over to the jurors to possibly ask you a question, and then we have questions for Mr. Icon. Lead us through the exact moments from you rejecting him and lead us to that. Don't go any further than the ads and let us hear from you. And don't go any further than that night before last night.
Okay.
Let us hear from you, Chance.
So I was just confused because I'm like, why is you adding me in the first place? I'm not even thinking about you. Like, I know we had some interactions from the past, but it's like, what is you trying to fly me out for? Like, I'm not attracted to you. We're not friends. We may have had a negative interaction that you sparked up, right? You started with me and I just...
Mr. Chance, stop right there. I got to ask you a question. You just stated to the juke joint that he was a stranger. You said he added you, and now you're wondering, why is he adding you when you know that in the past y'all had some interactions? Explain to the past interactions when this guy, you simply said he was a MF and stranger. Remember, you're under oath.
Correct. Now, when I initially met him, he was a stranger. I felt like he interjected on the conversation to make himself relevant and so I can know him is what I'm thinking. Because it's like, why are you even talking to me? Like, we're talking about something else and you want to make yourself known or something to me. And
So
it was
be
all like,
specific. Be specific. Was he a stranger that night? Did you have a pass at in the comment section? Was it a pass at earlier in the live? At what point did he become a past anything? Was it a day before, prior, or was this the same night, Chance?
last night it was the past, but initially it was the present and it was the first interaction. And I said some things that I regret, you guys. I will say that, Judge. I will say that I said some things that I really regret saying to him because I was very disrespectful.
Don't jump through the hula hoop just yet. Because you're
Your Honor,
out.
can I approach the bench?
Yes, please. Hold on 1 second, Chess. I think I'm finna hand it over to the jurors. Kevin, what the... Did this man just say that he was a stranger, but then he was a pass, but now...
Yeah, he said that, but fuck all that. Guess what? The pot is thick than a motherfucker. They got 1,700 already on the table for the bet for the Rainbow Brawl. I just wanted you to know if you want me to put your 500 in when I put my 500 in, so we can see who get this shit.
Take mine down to $5. I'm trying to get an Airbnb for the week. Aubrey.
Well, we gonna win this shit. They got. I'll tell you who they got the
I'm
favorite.
not taking no chances because both of them bad. I got Aubrey here. She want to go swimming. I'm putting my 500 on the Airbnb. I'm not finna waste my money. We just got into the questions of one person. Come back when we hear from Beach, okay?
Your loss. Okay, back to your court.
Okay. Okay, we're back. Chance. At this time right now, I really don't have any further questions because my questions might get you in the hangnail. I don't have my clippers. Top Chef, let us hear from you. These questions are only for Chance.
Okay. Chance, I just
My
have,
God.
I've got one question that I've been pondering since you came on the first time and was stating. I just need some clarification because you continue to say that he asked you if he could get you a flight to Delta, and you're giving the impression to me that as though he was flirting with you. But at my recollection, he was being sarcastic and said, yeah, to me, this is what I read into it. I'm gonna fly you in so I can whoop your ass. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But I get the impression that you are seeing it one way, and maybe I need to ask this question to Icon as well, because I'm not sure. I just need clarity on that. And I think you're assuming that he was doing it as a flirtation. I did not get that vibe. So do you think that he was flirting when he did that? That's the question.
No, I don't. Not at all, actually. I knew what it was. I knew that is because.
But last night, if I could say one thing, last night I heard you saying, I'm not interested in him. He ain't my type. As though that the offer was based on him flirting with you, and your feedback was, I'm rejecting him because he's not my type. I wouldn't go if it was a jet or anything. I wouldn't go with him. He's not my type, which was giving the impression, if anyone was listening and didn't know, as though Icon was hitting on you and you were rejecting the flirtation.
No, Miss Top Shelf. Actually, I was commenting on someone that was referring to him actually not having the initiative of having beef with me. Because somebody was saying, what if he want to be your friend? What if he trying to fly you out and just da-da-da? Because I said, no, he want to fight me is what it was. And I knew that initially. Initially, I knew the initial interaction that I had with Peach, correct? With Peachy. Our interaction was, we was beefing, correct? He came for me, I came for him back. He said that he wanted to fight me, literally. He said that off back, correct? So that's what I already knew what it was. I already knew every time he talking about, oh, when are you coming in? And he said DC, you guys. He wanted to fight me out on a Delta
I do
flight.
want to ask the question. I hate to interrupt, but I did. Miss Top Chef, are you able to be a juror in this case, or are you going to be a witness?
I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am. What am I?
You're
Confused.
You're supposed to be a juror, but it sounds like you're badgering the witness.
My apologies. I'm out of my position. Let me
Get into jury position, or
yes, I'm gonna fall into my position. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm gonna let a lap pass you, and we'll come back to you. Traveler Sorian, it's on you.
Yes, hey Chance, I would like to ask a question. Did Icon ever tell you the reason why he was willing to fly you to him?
We eventually got into it last night because I said, for what? I actually asked specifically. I said, for what? Because we don't have no friendship, no
And
relationship.
what was his reply? What was his reply
His
to
reply
you?
was, so I could fight you.
Okay, now, one last question. You said at first that he was a stranger to you, and then you said that y'all had past interaction together. Have you and Icon ever had any personal physical relationship together?
No, ma'am. I said last night we had past interactions, but the first interaction that I had with him, he was a stranger to me. So when he came up and first introduced himself to me and we sparked that shit and I said some things that and when I said some things that I was not supposed to say is when I first met him. That was the first interaction, and that's what led to us, or that's what led to him wanting to fight me apparently. And I'm all like, okay.
Okay, thank you.
This is good to me already. Erica, after Kevin Brown, we'll hear from you, Kevin.
I have no questions for this witness yet, Your Honor.
Oh, you sound like you're choking on steak. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Erica Nicole, let us hear from you while Kevin take his snack break.
Chance, are you intimidated by Peach's bold rainbow presence in the juke joint?
Close, literally not even close, which is why I literally, even during our first interaction when we got into it and I said some things that I regret saying to him, you guys, because I am a part of the community and we all know that. And I don't want to disrespect FOE because he's a part of the family and I know how much he's loved over here. So that's not the intentions. But the thing about me is I don't initiate, but I do retaliate. So if I feel like somebody coming for me, I go to hell, and I hate doing that. Right? Because it's like, I want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. But I did that night, and I was drinking, regardless of what nobody think about me.
Can
Okay,
y'all
so you are
after these
admitting
cases,
you are
will y'all
admitting
tell
that
me
you
how
are
y'all made
retaliated
it
at this
back
point.
from hell? Cause I heard when I was growing up, once you get there, you're stuck. But that's another day. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Admitting to the court that you are indeed retaliating.
Admitting is that I retaliated initially. I don't remember. Mind you, let me tell y'all this. I don't remember I know that he came for me initially and I said some things in retaliation that he did not like. And he led on to, he wanted to fight me. He wanted to fight me because of words that I said because he was coming for me. Mind you, it's like, I'm not even talking to you. When we first met, I was talking about somebody completely else, but he wanted to include himself in the conversation to make himself known to me. And I said what I said. I said, I don't argue with Fs. And I know that's like, I'm talking about myself as well because I'm a part of the F community. And that's what I did, right? So that's what happened, you guys. I felt like he was coming for me and I was like, I don't argue with Fs.